Welcome to the first episode. So what the heck is this blog about? What are my goals? What am I doing? What are the things that I am trying to accomplish? Well, I am trying to land what is called a dub-dub before I guess run out of my biological clock. So a dub-dub is categorized as usually a double full, which is a flip with two twists, doesn't matter which way, into landing on one foot and swinging into another double full, which would be categorized as a double cork, and together in succession. So in the previous years of my training, I have done a double full. I've also done a double cork. I've also done a double full to a cork. I've also done a cork, like a single twist, into a two, but I've never done a 2-2. It's been about 3 months since I have landed a double cork from a touchdown raise, which I'll show you here. The other thing is that I haven't done a cartwheel double full in a very long time. I'm talking like years. So today's session is going to be taking a look and analyzing some of the single tricks, trying to get back some of the power. One interesting thing that I found about this before I show you and talk about the footage though, is that I thought for the longest time that I was losing strength, that I was getting, and really I cannot stress how much technique comes into play. So one of the biggest things within the technique that I'm working today is the single cork and trying to flip faster. If you look at some of these old clips that I'll post here, you'll notice that my landing on it, even though the flip kind of looks the same, I'm coming at it at a weird angle. I'm also having this issue where my right leg is kind of swinging inward, where I want it to be trailing behind kind of this way. And that is something that I've been working to fix and talking with people about. But the key to what fixed today was actually thinking about doing my cork kind of like an aerial. And I'll go ahead and discuss this as we take a look at the clips. But for now, let's enjoy some of the training videos and then we'll talk about what I learned.
So one of the biggest things about tricking is that the setup is almost more important than the actual flip. If you have a good setup, then you're going to have a good flip and it's going to carry your momentum. So these are a couple of drills that I wanted to show you that I was doing to help try to correct the touchdown raise for one, to be able to fortify or at least give me a better takeoff. Now the second thing within this, as you'll see here, is that my flip comes out kind of like my leg is out to the side as opposed to trailing behind. So this drill is something that we came up with to touch the wall and then practice the swing. I think that my head is down here and I should actually be keeping my head up. Oh, there we go, I fixed it. But this is something that might help you try to get the posture about leaving the trailing leg behind your body as it comes around the side to swing for a better angle. So this is where things start to really change for me. As you can see, I'm starting to flip over a lot faster and the swings are becoming a little bit easier. One of the biggest things is now when I'm lifting, I'm actually doing a secondary lift with my right leg. As I come out of the initial front swing where my knee is facing toward the ceiling and I'm beginning to turn my hips, I actually think about kicking my leg over again, and that's giving me a much faster flip. So this was another moment for me. The touchdown was really off today, and I think that it's for a couple of reasons. One is whenever you see this continue, you'll notice that I'm jumping to the left onto my hand rather than pivoting around my hips. The other thing is I actually think that I need to change the pivot angle of the takeoff foot. Now, even though I was successful in doing the single cork, you can see that I wasn't very graceful coming out of the landing. So really taking the time to work those drills like at the beginning of the video, I think is going to massively help improve the touchdowns. There it is again, I'm jumping onto my hand and under rotating. I should be landing in the direction that I'm facing, but instead I'm a little bit off, facing over to your left, and that's been a problem for years that I've been trying to solve. So this section is really important because I'm starting to work on spotting with the yellow cantina on the panel mat. As you can tell, the cork D legs are getting much better with the improvement of going up and spotting and landing a little bit more upright. We're going to finish the session with some double aerial twists and double full practice just to work on getting the feel back, but that's pretty much how the session went. I didn't get any double corks or double fulls, but I think that I made some really good progress and I'm excited to train next time.
So that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to kind of tune in to the vlog updates as I continue to train, and hopefully you all learn something. If you have any questions or anything, or you would like a tutorial on some basic tricks or something, let me know and I'd be more than happy to see what I can do for you all. Have a good one.